Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. This is a non-Chelsea affair that we're discussing today. A couple of things that I thought would be best to have a little word about. One of them is pretty minor, one of them pretty major. And I read this and my mind was blown and I thought I've got to give my opinion on this because this could have huge ramifications going forward, not just for whoever's involved, not just for football as a whole, but even other industries. We're going to get into it. Before we do that, I want to let you know this video is brought to you and sponsored by the OneFootball app. Make sure you download the OneFootball app, link in the description, for all of your footballing needs, your football news, including the story that I'm going to be discussing today, your fixtures, results, calendars, all sorts, videos, whatever you need in relation to your club or your country, your league or another league, it's there in the OneFootball app. So make sure you hit it down below in the description, click that link, enjoy, just like I do. Now, before we get into the big elephant in the room, which is Kylian Mbappe, Paris Saint-Germain, and what they're trying to do to keep him at the club because he's obviously a free agent this summer and they're begging him to sign a new deal. Let's talk about Barcelona very quickly. Barcelona playing on Thursday nights, Europa League. Who would have thought we'd see the day, eh? And that game has literally just finished and I thought, you know what, I'm going to watch it and then I'm going to include it in the video because it's a talking point. Barcelona-Napoli. You'd think that's a Champions League game. Let's have it right. Barcelona, Napoli, both teams normally play Champions League football, both of them in the Europa League, but Napoli have played the Europa League before. It's not that big of a shock considering the amount of competition in Serie A and how those teams fluctuate all the time, whether it's Inter Milan, AC, Juventus, Roma, Atalanta, Lazio, these guys, Napoli, it just keeps going flipping up and down over there. So you never know who's going to make the Champions League or the Europa League. But Barcelona, after all these years, Thursday nights, is that what you guys have gone to? How the mighty have fallen. But today, they drew 1-1 at home to Napoli. No away goals. We have to remember this. Champions League, Europa League and Conference League. All UEFA competition. Away goals are scrapped. So that means Napoli's goal means nothing. It's 1-1 as they take it back to Napoli. But that's not really a good result for Barcelona. Albeit, the first half, I think Napoli really could have buried that game and just killed it off. They didn't. They got the goal, but the way that they conceded, stupid penalty to give away. Although I can sympathise with Napoli a little bit because, yes, it was a handball, but my goodness, the distance between the ball and the hand was basically, what, less than a metre? I mean, for him to react, he'd have to be Spider-Man. There's no way he's moving his hand out the way, so you can feel for him, but why is his hand that far out in the first place? Yeah, it's a penalty. So they get a penalty and Barcelona's blushes are saved because of a penalty. Despite seeing Ferran Torres play, he scored the penalty. He missed a big sitter. Aubameyang not having as much impact as we thought. Dembele actually had a little bit of a good game once he was on. That was something good to see, considering Chelsea are linked with him. But Barcelona do not look like the same team they used to be. Not even close. Although, I do kind of like what Xavi is doing. He's very vocal on the touchline. He looks like he knows exactly what he's asking of his players. His instructions are super clear. He's always directing and delegating. So that's a good sign of a coach. Anyway, we'll see what happens with Barcelona-Napoli going into the second leg. But if Barca was to get knocked out that early, it would be quite the laughing matter. Anyway, let's get into this. Kylian Mbappe. PSG. Kylian Mbappe is obviously a free agent going into the summer, and Real Madrid have been heavily linked with him. I think it's the world's the world's loosest secret, the world's most open secret. Is it even a secret anymore? Nah, I don't think it is. Real Madrid will be getting Kylian Mbappe. I think that's pretty clear. But big but as of today, PSG are trying to keep him. And the lengths that they're having to go to for him to accept a new contract, not a contract extension, because his contract is done. He needs a new contract. He needs something fresh on the table. PSG are willing to go to the impossible, as far as I'm concerned. Let's check it out. Let's get into what PSG are about to do. It's crazy. It's actually insane. Here it is. PSG offer to make Kylian Mbappe world's highest paid player to stop Real Madrid move. Exclusive, and this is coming from the Independent, and it's an exclusive. So they've got a source from somewhere. Sky Sports did relay this Independent article, but yeah, Miguel Delaney goes on to say, it is understood that PSG are ready to pay the French star a basic wage far in excess of £500,000 and close to £1 million a week. I don't know what to say to this. I really don't know what to say to this. The article goes on to read, obviously, if you're registered on the Independent's website, you get the full article, but Kylian Mbappe is being offered by his club at the moment close to £1 million a week. I can't even believe I'm saying these words. I can't. £1 million a week. When you hear 250 grand a week, you think that's big. Yeah, that's big. I mean, that's N'Golo Kante at Chelsea at the moment. He's a little bit higher than that. You know, Lukaku, 325. But you hear 250 a week and you think that's really good, right? That equates to £1 million a month. Obviously, 250 is a quarter of $1 million. 250 grand, that is. 1 million a week. 4 million a month. £52 million a year. No, I'm sorry. This is where we have to draw a line. This is no one on earth is worth that much. I don't care if you are the best footballer to have ever graced a game. Every game you play, you score. Every dribble you attempt, you succeed. Every pass you make, it goes through. Every shot you have is on target. Everything, you win the Ballon d'Or every single year. You win every trophy that there is to win every single season. You're still not worth £1 million a week. I'm sorry. No one is. This is where it gets dumb. This is where it just gets stupid. And this is where I thought it would be best to have a little discussion about a salary cap. Because as easy and as good as that sounds, that has some ramifications to come with it. Because I hear £1 million a week and my instinct immediately is, now we need to bring a salary cap in. Bring a salary cap. This is getting stupid. This is getting dumb. Yeah, there needs to be a level where, you know, a footballer can only earn so much. Especially when you see what doctors and flipping, or, you know, all sorts of huge professions that, you know, not just, you know, are beneficial to our society, but they save lives. They do all sorts. They don't even come, not even a flipping centimeter close to this sort of figure. Not even. Some won't even see $1 million in their lives. This guy's going to get it a week. You know, so I think of that and I think, you know what? Nah, there needs to be a salary cap. But, I always like to observe two sides of the story here. Two sides of the coin. My worry is that if the salary cap was to get introduced for football, yes, that might be a good thing. Absolutely. Players can only earn so much. Tough. Deal with it. My concern is that could begin to fluctuate its way into other industries. And other industries will look at that and go, football's doing it, so therefore we can do it. And then you'd find all sorts of regular professions with salary caps. I don't want it to get there. I don't think that's correct. I don't think that's right. But people with power and money nowadays tend to be quite greedy and quite evil. You know, that's the society we live in at the moment. I mean, I don't even need to go much further than telling you what the royal family in this country have done as of yesterday with the whole story of Prince Andrew. You know, you can go and look that up for yourselves. But taxpayer money got involved in that. That just tells you when people have money and they're greedy, they can do some crazy, horrible things. With this, football does need a salary cap. But again, if there is one and that comes in for football, that might work. But if every other flipping industry takes football as its scapegoat, let's say, to implement the same thing in their industries, just so they can save a few bob and a few dollars and a few yen and a few pounds and a few euros and whoever flipping currency you want to use, that's where I think it can become very sinister. So if you're between a rock and a hard place here, money like this is stupid. It's stupid. No one's worth £1 million a week. I don't care who you are. And this shouldn't be happening. And when you look at, this is the thing, if no action is taken, football will go into a very dark place, where it will turn into just a super billionaire sport, when even the regular normal going, match going fan just simply won't be able to afford to go to a club. When a club's paying wages out like this, ticket prices will end up increasing, all sorts of things will happen. It will become a sport for the prestige. It will become a sport for the rich, and that's it. At least now you'll still get the average working person that will be able to attend matches and take part in the sport, as football is traditionally a working man's game, or working class game. But this is steering it in the direction completely away from the working class. And football should never forget its roots. Its roots came from the working class. It's a sport that belongs there, right? And I don't want it going in the same direction like a tennis has, Formula One has, for example. But those sports, I think, at least with its history, have always had prestige. With football, that's not the case. So if no action is taken, you're worried it's going to get hijacked and just taken in that complete big money route. But again, my concern is, as I've already said, that if there is a salary cap that's introduced, other industries across everywhere, across the spectrum, are going to take advantage and start implementing the same sort of thing for the regular people earning, normal sort of salaries. Could that happen? Could it filter through? Could it create a domino effect? I reckon it could. So I thought I'd leave that discussion with you guys in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Again, I hope this doesn't happen. I think it'd be ridiculous, but I want to hear, what course of action do you think is best? Let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to read your opinions on this. It's a big one. There's two sides of the coin here. Let me know what you think. Much appreciated. Anyway, let's hope this deal doesn't happen. Let's see what does happen. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you catch my preview tomorrow for Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. That will be up tomorrow for you guys, so make sure you guys are tuned in. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this, and I'll see all of you tomorrow. Have a good one, people. See you in a bit. Take care and peace.